Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's vlog, isi-share ko po sa inyo ang performance ng dalawa kong anak sa interschool competition ng oratorical speech and impromptu. Ang aking grade 10 po ang naging representative sa impromptu at ang grade 8 ko sa oratorical speech. Ginanap ito sa South Mansfield dito sa Muntinlupa. Very proud parents po kami of course na naisapak ang aking pong mga anak sa ganitong mga activities sa school. Manalo, sila po ang champion para sa amin.
A few moments later.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, empowered communication. It is a concept that we all want in humanity. Throughout our history and throughout our well-being and throughout our present state. Empowered communication allows us to not only bridge the gap between the chasms of inequality, but also empowered communication allows us to let our voices be heard on certain topics and also on certain issues that plague our current society. So, it is especially constant in the field of equality, in the social barrier. The social barrier these days, it is very present, you know. Things like sexism, racism, the constant gender divide between a man and a woman, and everything in between. It is especially important that we promote empowered communication in the social barrier field in order for us to bridge the gap between the two sides. Not just two sides, but every side of the spectrum. Whatever you are, whether you are a man, a woman, black, white, Jew, a Gentile, or whatever, it is especially important for empowered communication and for your voice to be heard in society today. It is definitely probably the greatest virtue and the greatest gift that humanity may give us. Empowered communication and bridging the gap in between inequality, divide, and the wall of constant disagreement and divide. It allows us to agree, and it allows us to agree between each other and allows us to build a constant future where we can all benefit from what we build and what we will build for our future, for our children and their children and their children. Every generation of humanity starting from us. It starts right now. The empowered communication and bridging the gap in between the people and the other races and whatever. It starts right now. It allows us to set an example for the future generation in order for them to follow our example and promote equality and bridging the gap caused by social barriers. Thank you.
Minutes later.
People. We have been persuaded by some that are careful of our safety to take heed on how we commit ourselves to armed multitudes for fear of treachery. But I assure you, I do not desire to live to distrust my faithful and loving people. Let tyrants fear. I have always so behaved myself that, under God, I have placed my chiefest strength and safeguard in the loyal hearts and goodwill of my subjects. And therefore, I am come amongst you, as you see at this time, not for my recreation in this sport, but being resolved in the midst and heat of the battle, to live and die amongst you all, to lay down for my God and for my kingdom and my people, my honor and my blood, even in the dust. I know I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and of a king of England too. And think foul scorn that Parma or Spain or any prince of Europe should dare to invade the borders of my realm, to which, rather than any dishonor shall grow by me, I myself will take up arms. I myself will be your general, judge, rewarder of every one of your virtues in the field. Now I know already for your forwardness, you have deserved rewards and crowns, and we do assure you, on the word of a prince, they shall be duly paid. In the meantime, my lieutenant general shall be in my stead, than whom never prince commanded a more noble or worthy subject, not doubting, but by your obedience to the general, by your concord in the camp, and your valor in the field, we shall shortly have a famous victory over these enemies of my God, of my kingdom, and my people.